if you love ethereal makeup and you need a moment to relax, then sit back and get cozy. Tonight we're going to do a color shifting eye makeup look using these multi-chrome loose eyeshadows from Karla Cosmetics. I'm actually wearing one of them on my nails right now with a brown base. So I'm excited to try these on the eye. So let's get into it. Let's start with some swatches. And since these multi-chromes look so different with a dark base under, we will be using this Karla Cosmetics Lunar Spice Shadow Potion Paints. So I'm just going to make a line. And let that dry down. You can use this as an eyeshadow, eyeliner, lip. It dries down to a natural matte. And then for the multi-chrome loose shadows, we have the Karla Cosmetics Opal Multichrome Loose Eyeshadow in the shade Chill. I actually had this in the gel eyeshadow formula, but after 2 years it dried out. It was probably one of my top 3 eyeshadow products of all time. I loved it. So I'm really excited to try the loose powder version, especially because I can use these on my nails, so very multi-use. And by the way, I am an affiliate with Karla Cosmetics. You can use code NICO on their website for a discount. So I'm just going to pour a little in the cup. And I guess I'll use my finger. I'm going to go on my bare skin and then over the brown, which did not dry down yet. I put on a thick layer, so let's wait for that to dry. Let me just go ahead and top this out. A little goes a long way with this product. And my fingers will be stained brown for the rest of this video. And while that's drying down, let's go ahead and open the other one. This is the one I have on my nails. This is the Karla Cosmetics Opal Moonstone Loose Eyeshadow in the shade Busy Bee. So the Moonstone shades have like a sheer pastel base to them, whereas this other one has a transparent base. But you can't tell on my nails, but this one has like a pale pink base to it, and then there's this like green to bright blue to bright purple color shifts to it. I cannot wait to see it on the eye. But let's get back to the shade Chill. I also want to try mixing these with some lip balm to see what that'll look like, so we'll do that after the swatches. Alright, so here is Chill. As you can see, it kind of disappears until it catches the light, and then can't see it on camera, but when I'm looking at it right here, it has kind of like a pinky lavender to a bright green color shift to it. There's also some blue in there. It's really pretty, but it's really crazy how it looks completely different on the screen rather than when I'm looking at it. Let's see if I can cover up the lights. One day I will learn how to capture multichromes on camera. Let's see, I'm gonna like just play with the lighting here. You can see how it's like kind of blue. Then it turns to that green. And then the Opal Moonstone in the shade Busy Bee. And this one, let's see if you can see it. There's some pink in the base. So this one has a lot more sparkle to it. It does look very similar to this one. I think this one has more of like a bright purple color shift to it, which again is not showing up on camera. And that pink base, you can't really see it, to be honest. But look at that sparkle. It's so magical. I would say like the Chill is a bit more green. This one's more blue. But again, when I'm looking at it, it's very purple, blue, pink shimmer, but on camera with the light directly in front, it is showing a lot of green. If I would have known how similar these were going to look, I would have chosen another shade, but they are so pretty. Okay, let's try mixing some with a little bit of lip balm. This is the Opal PDRN Collagen Lip Mask Glaze Jelly. I'm gonna take a little out, put it on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of the Busy Bee. Try Mix that up. Ooh. Again, it is looking so blue and like purple and pink when I look at it. That is interesting. The way that is catching the light. And just for fun, let's just tap a little on the Cupid's bow. Okay, turn my light off and then I have this handheld light. You can see like the blue and the pink here. Alright, now let's get into the eyeshadow. I'm gonna take the Karla Cosmetics Shadow Potion Paint, put it like a tiny dot. I'm gonna take a Refer 13 and just blend this out. Focusing it on the end. And then I'm gonna go right above the crease. Give that a second to dry before we do another layer. And just focusing it on the end. Taking it out a little bit. And then right above the crease. I cannot wait to see what these multichromes are going to look like over this. Add a little more to the side. Less is definitely more with this product. Just blending it out with my eyes open, since I have hooded eyes. And I'm pretty sure I had like glitter all over my fingers, so when I was touching everything, There are little specks of glitter happening. Alright, so something like that. I'm gonna take a little bit. Dab it on the back of my hand first, and then get the lower lash. And I just picked up way too much. And just going on the lash line. Also going to be putting this on the waterline. And we're going to come back to this. But first, I'm going to take some of the Morphe Solo Artist Priming Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Airplay. I want to use the same brush, so hopefully there's not much pigment still on here. I'm going to place this in the inner corner. I'm blending it into that crease shade and towards the center. Just want to see how like the shimmers look with both a light and a dark base. Also gonna take it on the brow bone. Same thing on this eye. Just going from inner corner. I think I put way too much on this eye, but it's too late. Attempt to clean this up a little. I just cannot get over the way the shape of my eyes are changing like this. Like there is no lid here anymore. Like this one versus this one. I can't believe it. I like don't know how to do my eye makeup anymore. Alright, and again, this is just like a base. There's going to be shimmer on top, so Don't think it has to look perfect. I almost forgot to do my brow bone. Okay, I was gonna line my waterline with this, but I think we're gonna keep it like this. I feel like this one might have to be darker though. It's gonna be really risky adding more. Okay, we're just gonna hope for the best. Alright, I'm gonna take a Reparo 2 and go into the Opal Moonstone in the shade Busy Bee. I'm gonna have glitter everywhere. We're gonna take it on the lower lash first. Ooh. I actually don't want to use this brush. I think I want to use a fluffy brush, but I will do the lower lash with it. Okay, that shimmer is so ethereal. I do wish that these were two different. Well, they are two different shades, but I wish the color reflex were a bit different. But we'll see how it's gonna look. I'm gonna take a Rubber 27. There's glitter everywhere. Just gonna go all over the lid. Love this shade. I'm really excited to try these with different color bases underneath. That is gorgeous. When I'm looking in the mirror, it looks like a cyan, like a turquoise shimmer. It's very like mermaidy. And this eye's looking like a little green. This one's like turquoise. So pretty. Like, look at that. We're gonna switch up the lighting, or try to at least, in a bit. I'm just gonna take this all over the lid. I was gonna like separate like my brow bone to use the other shade, but I think the color reflex are way too similar to notice any difference on camera. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my brush. And we're gonna go into the shade Chill. Pack that into the inner corner. Ooh. Look. This one you can see how it like disappears. Then when it hits the lights. It's my favorite type of makeup product. Whatever's left on the brush. Hit the brow bone. Okay. That is so pretty. Okay, when I look in a mirror, I can see how the moonstone does have a very subtle base to it, the pink. Don't think the camera will pick up on most of it, or at least differentiate it from the Opal Multichrome, especially since I kind of already layered them, but it is there. And like I said, when I look at it from here, I see like pinks and purples, because I want to say that I want to get like a pink, you know, but like the pink is there, but I want a pink when the light's directly hitting it. So I may have to make an order soon. Also, it's hard to see the lip on camera with the big light, but it is really pretty. It's basically just like a super shimmery, bright green and bright blue. Did I say bright blue? Bright blue shimmer? Glitter? But it's like such a fine glitter, you know? I have so much all over me. I think this is so pretty. I was debating not doing mascara, but I am just gonna do a little mascara because this, I know, would not be a complete look for some. For me it is, but I think mascara will kinda, I don't want to say like tone it down or like balance it, but like do something down. Like, I think I just want to say balance it out. But here are the Karla Cosmetics Opal Multichromes layered over the Karla Cosmetics Lunar Spice Shadow Potion paints. So into this. I don't feel like curling my lashes, sorry. Mascara, we're going to use the Surratt Noir Lash Tint. And my nails are kind of like matching the packaging. Just gonna give like a natural looking lash. Nothing crazy. There are like sirens and helicopters outside, I think. There was a Dodgers game or something, I don't know. But I think these loose eyeshadows from Karla Cosmetics are going to be so versatile, especially as like toppers. so excited to try them on top of different eyeshadow shades. That is so pretty. I can't get over it, to be honest. I think y'all know this is like my favorite genre of makeup. It's like color shifting. Sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. Multichrome iridescent shades. I love these. I'm gonna try to fix the lighting and such so maybe you can see the color shifts better. We'll see. I'm gonna try. Okay, here is with my handheld lights. My big light also. Gonna turn down the big lights. Ooh, look, you can see some major color shift here. That like blue purple to the green. Wow. Like, look at that blue. Then, like, very low lights. And yeah, comment and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I post a video every Sunday morning, and I also try to go live on Thursday nights. So if you enjoyed this, stay tuned for more. If you've tried Karla Cosmetics, let me know what your favorite products and shades are. I need to like make a wish list and slowly add to my collection over time because this is so magical. I hope you have a great night or a great day, and I will see you in the next one.